Hey guys, Nick here. Today we are going to be opening up the next cool product that's going to be going in the GTR. It's for the fuel system, and this is a Deatschwerks 6-401-55ST, which in normal people speak means it's the 5.5 liter surge tank, sorry. And this one, the 401 model, comes with 4 of the DW400 pumps. So if it had a 201 or a 301, it would come with 3 of the DW200 or 300 pumps. Or if it had, I believe, 3 zeros or a 001, it would come with just the surge tank by itself. So let's take a look. Deatschwerks' latest and greatest. This system with running 3 400 series pumps is capable of supporting 2,000 horsepower. So I haven't seen in the box yet, so let's take a look. Alright, so here we've got one of the DW400 pumps. Here's number 2 and number 3, all individually boxed. We'll open those in a quick second. I got some foam inside here. Oh, and here. A little trickier to get up than I thought. Eat my finger. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, that sure is pretty. Are you helping, Cole? Alright, so we've got nothing else in the box. Nope, all just foam. Can I have this? Thank you. You're so silly. So here it is, guys. Here is our 5.5 liter or gallon and a half, roughly, surge tank that's capable of supporting 2,000 horsepower. That's not what I'm shooting for, but I'd like to future-proof now instead of having to upgrade later. Let me get a Allen socket and take these screws out because I see foam inside and we can see what's in there. Nope. Oh, there's a gasket, I see. Okay. Alright. Ooh, man, that's pretty. Alright, so we have, here's the fuel pump hat. So all of the Allen screws have a nylon washer to help seal because there's a gasket that seals the hat to the tank, but the holes are all through holes, so the nylon washers are needed for sealing. So the size for the fuel pump here is for the majority of the bigger fuel pumps, the 400 series, and it will also work for some of the other brands. So if you don't want to use the Deatschwerks pumps, you can use the other ones as well. But it does come with these smaller inserts for the DW 300 and 200 pumps that have a smaller body to them. So you've got 3 insert pieces, and it's a very, very tight fit. You've got the nipple fittings, 3 of them with O-rings for the bigger fuel pumps. That's the 3/8 line, which feeds into these guys. That's for the bigger pumps. And you've got the smaller ones, the 5/16 hose barbs that are for the smaller fuel pumps. The other nifty thing is it comes with 2 fuel plugs. In the event you're only gonna run 1 or 2 fuel pumps, you've got enough, thank you, you've got enough plugs to take care of only running 1 fuel pump. So what's really neat about the design is that they've got, Cole, stop, hey, come on.
Mine.
Cole, no.
No, mine.
No, you don't need to play with that, okay?
Man.
Oh man. So one of the neat things is that all 3 fuel pumps feed into a single number 10 AN fitting, and it's a number 10 boss O-ring discharge. And you've got 3 open number 8s, so one will end up being the feed from the fuel tank, one will be the return to the fuel tank once a surge tank is full, and then the third one will end up being the return line from the fuel pressure regulator in the engine. So pretty cool setup. It's really neat how they put this together. Very high quality piece. Let's see what's inside one of the fuel pump boxes. Let's take a look. Glad I left the knife here. You got the wrenches, dude? Alright. So here's where a lot of that magic comes from, a DW 400 pump. So it pumps 415 liters per hour at 40 PSI, and I've seen, nope, Cole, no, get down. Cole, come on, get down. You don't need to lay on the table, okay? No, you don't need to play with those, okay? So this 400 pump, I don't know if you can hear the baby in the background crying, he just woke up. So this pump will flow 400 liters per hour, and actually it's 415 liters per hour at 40 PSI, and it's, I believe, flows close to 500 liters an hour at 0 PSI. So these pumps flow way more when you're not pressurizing them, which is fantastic. And what also comes in here is the fuel strainer, 2 different sizes of hose, it looks like, hose clamps, and the heavy duty wire connectors, along with instructions for the fuel pump. So my specific application, I'm gonna have, if you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's a fuel pump module by Powerhouse Racing, and it has a number 8 AN discharge, and yeah, there's nothing in there. See, it's empty. Yeah. Gasoline is gonna go in there. So it's got a number 8 AN discharge and return, which will work great with mating up to this. I'm gonna end up having one of these pumps inside the fuel tank, factory fuel tank, and one of these pumps in the surge tank. Hey. And the eventual plan, if I'm not gonna be running a mechanical fuel pump, is I'll have the second pump in here for staged injection. If I decide before I get everything put together to buy a mechanical pump, I'm gonna have a mechanical pump driven off the intake cam. So we'll see how that goes, but very good, high quality. Welds look immaculate, and from the videos I've seen, it's anodized in and out, so it's all E85 compatible. Not too shabby, huh guys? Looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to mounting it in the car. You guys will be going right with me with mounting everything, so see you there. Thanks.